top gun.
Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so in our last episode, we're finishing up the ramp and we got Mammoth built. So the ramp looks, well, it's more than a ramp now. Although Eddie said it looks like a ramp for jumping spider over the base. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Evil Knievel, Havoc is not. Although shenanigans do happen from time to time, but no, yeah, I was really actually hoping that this was gonna meet up with the terrain smoother than this, but it's fine. It'll be just fine. So next up is I want to take Mammoth out for a spin. I've adjusted the steering angles a little bit. That's pretty much all I've done, and I pulled it over to here. It has not gone down the ramp yet, so let's give her a go. Kind of concerned about how the drills are going to work here, but all right. So, parking brake off, and away we go. Just going to let it roll over the edge, not pushing forward at all right now. Alright, so we need to give her a little send there. Not a full send, just a little bit of a send. Yeah, there we go. It does make it over just fine. Alright, so now here's the part, whoa, here's the part where I'm worried. Is the angle of approach on this is really steep. I mean, it's not very good, I should say. Departure angle looks better than the approach angle, because that looks like, yeah, we rub a little bit. We rub a lot. We rub a lot of it on both approach and departure. Alright, so that's a thing. We also need to adjust that friction on the wheels. Oh, we're at 100% already. Alright, so we're going to give her more power. And it looks like we're going to increase the top speed a little bit too. We don't need a lot, just wanting a little bit more than what we're getting out of it right now. Alright, so I'm curious as to how the drills are going to work. Oh, wrong button. So I don't know how to try this here, because if it makes a massive hole, all right, so a little bit more than that. That's restricted? Maximum forward acceleration is scripted. Autopilot settings. Alright, so what we can do is turn that off. That makes sense for while it is being using autopilot. So it can't do a runaway. Would explain why the top speed didn't change too. Because I could have swore it did. Alright, so let's see what happens now. That's better. Alright, slow. This brings to a concern that when we're quarrying, digging down, what happens when we come across ores? We're gonna have to find a way to dispose of them. Alright, so let's try right here. Alright, slow it down. This can work. This could work. It's not having the drills in the front that's what makes a difference. Actually, if we put another set of drills right directly behind us, this could actually work really well as a grader. We could make roads with this. So we started out going too fast, but if we turn that script back on, we controlled our forward speed. All right. This is cool. This is exactly something along the lines, not exactly the something. This is pretty much what I've been wanting to do for a while in several of my base builds. So I'm pretty stoked about this. So it leaves a very obvious path where it goes. So we could literally carve roads with this guy. That's cool. All right. So this guy could literally lay out the bounding box for the quarry that we plan on digging, and we let everybody else dig inside of that. So, all right, there's a few things we'll be looking at doing with this guy. We need to put some bobs on here, because the initial thing is what I want to do with this guy is have him just basically be a rover and drive around and pick stuff up. He's got all these containers on him. I want to put him to use. Let's take a look how much ice we picked up just in that little bit. That one I had 150, there's 140. That's quite a substantial amount of ice. So he's got all these containers on here. I figure if we throw like a couple bobs on here, that doesn't have to be a lot. Like just probably 4. And then we can convert the drill operation to ejectors. And then we can have him pull up into a spot near the base and have him drop off everything he's picked up. Hang out there for a few minutes and then, come on, we need a gyro on this bad. So I was thinking a side approach would have been the safer way, but no. not so much. Okay, wheels. Bring the speed up. Bring the power up. Gyro would definitely help. Well, a cockpit would help too. So yeah, we need to change its approach angle. Because we can't drive up the... This is the shallowest ramp we can have. Outside of, like, literally a blast door ramp, which should have its own set of problems. I think what we'll do is I'll put a set of rolling, some casters on the bottom right here. We can get this welded up, please. Of course, we need metal grids. That's a problem. We need resources again. This really sucks. How are we doing on cobalt? Oh, we are so low on cobalt. No! I hope they put it in that cockpit. Where did they go? Are we still welding things up downstairs? Thought everything was done down here. Alright. Okay, that'll work for me. Alright, so production, can I make a couple metal grids, please? No. Disassembling, disassemble all. Do we get any cobalt back from that? No, we don't. Alright, so we got to keep an eye on that. Let him disassemble those because we've had an issue with that being not disassembling. It's been assembling. No. Where are all those metal grids going? Do we still have heavy armor blocks that aren't welded in? Oh, we need to do that lighting thing in here too. Wow, it's dark up here. Do you have metal grids in you? Because I need metal grids bad. No. We're just going to do that. Alright, so we got some lighting shenanigans to do in there. Lots of sparks. Alright. Okay. So, we need to change the approach angle on this. So, oh, beautiful placement of that ore detector. Let's see here. Thinking something like that. Oh, come on. No. All right. I want this to work. Come on. So I think we tried doing it like this, maybe. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Can we just put a rotor here? Come on. Really? Just want to place a rotor right there and it won't let me. There it goes. Jeez. All right. Nope. Crikey. All right, so I need to work on some way of us getting up here because this is not going to work. This all needs to literally go up one block from that behind the ladder, that block forward needs to all come up one block. So the angle of approach is better. The angle of departure, it really does, it can be changed. Like I'd have to lift the batteries all up a block. I could probably turn them sideways and put them up. I didn't want to completely retrofit this thing because it looks great. That's why I'm trying to just literally fix the problem with the wheels the way it is. Hold on a second. I got an idea. What if we did this? Would you be happier with that? Huh, buddy? Let's see what happens. Nope, still get stuck. Oh, of course you're gonna fly away, huh? You're gonna go resupply the bad guys so they come after us? Alright. Let's see here. What can I do here? Not really much I can do right now because... Ah, man. Super frustrated. Alright, so let's try. Hold on. Hey, give me... Thank you. Let's get these back on here. And without gyros, that would probably help right now. Let's try that real quick. Let's tuck those in right about there. Grab some yellow. Oh, there's half blocks. Havoc. Come on. Right here. And he's like, I don't want anybody messing with my stuff, so I'm just gonna build everything out of half blocks so you can't place anything anywhere. There. That'll help a little bit. Nope. Alright, so the next question is, do these make a difference? If they're the flat version, is there actually a texture to this that we're actually getting hung up on? I hope not, because I really don't want to replace every single one of these, because these ones also look cooler, I think. Alright. Let's try this again. No way, really? So there's definitely texture to them. Okay, well, I mean, good on you, Keen, for doing that, but I guess we're gonna have to have some patchwork ramps because I like the texture. Alright, let's try doing a more straight-on approach too. Top section is not welded. That's great. Sarcasm in the grade part. Alright, so park. Because that's where we're going to have to be full send up there to get over. So the other thing would be nice is if we could get this to actually be flat like I was hoping for. And it didn't happen, so... Alright, full sender, boys. Well, not full send, because that'll just rip the cockpit off the front again. But we're going to hit the ramp a little bit. And power, power, power. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Give a little wiggle. There we go. Alright, now we're full send. There's the jump. There you go, Eddie. Alright. That's not redonkulous at all. Alright, so we need a smoother approach vector to get up on here. And there's not much of one. We pretty much put a hole where the smoothest part is. We may have actually built our base backwards from what would have been the easiest way to build. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, so mammoth, really awesome craft. Mammoth, it needs work. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. This thing is ridiculously cool looking. It works. It does exactly what I wanted a vehicle with drills on it to do. I just need to find a way to where we can get up a ramp. I might have to put like a wheel on a piston that comes down. Something along those lines. I don't know. I don't want to change the look. I mean, it's great. And I don't want to change the suspension because the drills work. And if I raise this up a block, then I have to use the pistons. And right now, I don't even have to use the pistons. They're at the right height that everything works. This is the way I printed it. This is the height of the pistons is exactly what I brought into the game. So like I said, the departure angle I can change. That's just some manipulation of the batteries. Like I can rotate the batteries this way and move the bumper up a block or two. What I wanted to do this episode is put a rack on this, make it look like it has a rack going over the top, and then put some items inside the rack, like hydrogen engines, which it already has. It has a plethora of them, like 3 of them right there. But I wanted to put solar, I wanted to put some bobs. So if we look, get the shenanigans off our bar here. Okay, so if we put a bob up here, right? So the spacing's off, so I'm trying to figure out how I want the spacing to look. So a bob does not have a port other than that large port. So conveying items down into these containers is not going to be easy. The thing I would really like to do is literally put a bob in between each one of these cargo containers. But that would change so many things that I don't want to do it. That would be a complete overhaul, and that's exactly what I don't want to do. So I think what we're going to end up doing instead is taking off the sorters, because I'm not going to use those anyway, and moving the connectors out, and we're going to put 2 bobs right here on each side. So it'll be 4 bobs, and then a connector on each side. We don't need 2 connectors, but it's going to be a thing. And then I'm going to put ejectors on here for the trash dropping when we have him going around picking up stuff. And we're actually no, we're going to put the ejectors here. So we'll take this out, and then we're going to have a bottom dump of ejectors going down. We'll have to use these as well because there's some items that will not come out of an ejector out the side, I believe, because it's a small tube, and small tubes don't eject all items. So there's things like I think large tubes don't go through there. There's a few different things, and we need to put a block here. Something like that would work for now. Actually, this would work way better. So let's go into G pillar. More laser charges floating around our base. Yay! Alright. There. That looks better. I like that. You can walk around it too. Alright guys, we're going to wrap up the episode here. Yeah, not being able to get up on this ramp is going to be kind of a problem for me. So I got to figure out a way around that. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to leave a comment. And if you do leave a comment or just on the way down to reading the comments, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.